Try and switch it around here. Randomly just hopping on live. I don't know. I kind of get a bug and I'm just like, hey, let's just go live or something. See if anybody hops in here, ask some questions. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Last night I was on IG for a while live, and I figured tonight I'll go on YouTube. We'll do the YouTube live, and I'll answer some questions on here. Maybe I'll do this once a week or something like that on YouTube. We'll call it the Cigar Time Live or something like that. I don't know. Usually I do it on IG, but we'll try it out on YouTube and see what the results are. Respond back to a seller real quick here on my phone. Yeah, he said he's going to do publication. Huh? So if you have any questions, wholesaling related, or anything else, let's see if I can see the chat here. Live chat. If someone could drop something in the chat so I can see if it does pop up or not. I don't really know if it does or doesn't. That would be appreciated. Let me know if it shows up, if you guys can see everything, if you guys can hear me. All good? Hey, what's up, Carlos? What's up, Casey Huff? All right. Cool. I don't know how many people will hop on here. Last time I did this, it was inside my room or my office, and I don't know, we probably had like 10 people at a time or something like that. But it doesn't really matter to me how many people are on here. It matters to me about having a conversation and answering questions and trying to help out, whether it's one person or many. The benefit to it being only one person is it's more individualized, and it's kind of just more chill. But hey, it is what it is. If you want to share this, I don't know if you can share this or not, to a Facebook or whatever, then we can go ahead and do that. That would be appreciated. But aside from that, feel free to ask any questions. I'll answer away. And I smoke my cigar, drink my monster juice, and yeah, just hang out. Preferably, the questions can be revolved around wholesaling, but if you want to ask any other questions, that'll work too. I do not use RVM super heavy. We do use them. It's a follow-up kind of thing for me. We've thought about using them. I have in the past. I will premise that. I've thought about doing an initial hit on my bigger list through RVM. In fact, we might test that out here next couple days. Because we kind of got caught up. We just got finished switching CRMs and stuff, so we had a lot of cleaning up to take care of, but now that that's all taken care of, we might go ahead and link in and start doing some RVMs. But we technically kind of RVM drop like while we're cold calling, because we do drop voicemails while we're cold calling, but it's not, it's technically an RVM, but the phone does ring, so it's not also an RVM. So I guess it's a combination of both, cold calling and RVM. Cold RVM. Dude, Samari ISIF users had some massive success today. I'm so pumped about that. It gets me so excited. People messaging me stuff throughout the day. What's up, Yogi? What's kicking, brother? Cool. What system you use for RVM when we do? So we use call tools, and then REI Rail and Aurora. In fact, depending on the situation, hopefully we can get a direct integration to one of those so that we don't have to worry about even building the campaigns. a lot of freaking bugs out right now. It's really like steamy and like misty, I guess, foggy here in Florida right now, and whenever it's like this, a little bit of a lot of moisture and stuff, like tons of bugs come out. One second. Are you serious? How did that not get done? Do you realize that's a process? Like, we can't close for 60 to 90 days. Notice to creditors is like the very first thing that gets done during the probate process. I swear. Oh my God. This guy is just a gift that keeps giving, isn't he? I'm sorry for you guys. Wow, man. That's why I tell you guys not to focus on probates initially, because it's not the path of least resistance. Probates generally do not close fast at all. Not at all. What other questions we got? Anything else? If we don't got too much, I'll switch over to Facebook. Kind of just bounce between platforms. Seeing where the people are at right now. You should use, to scrape lists, just use if this then that. What do you mean, ever deal with the imposter syndrome? I don't know what that is. Interesting question. Yeah, you should use if this then that. So you don't even have to hire anybody. It's just all in the interwebs. No problem, man. Any other questions? You know, I've been walking around with it for so long today, since like 4 o'clock, and I peeled it off. I can't remember which one I grabbed. I'm fairly certain it's Cage Fighter, but I can't remember. It's only like a $2.50 or $3 cigar, but it's one of my favorites. It's really smooth, has a really nice drag on it. I love when a cigar, you can hear the burn. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear it when I drag. You can hear The cigar burning, I love that. And this is one of my favorites for the price. You can't really beat $2.50, $3 for a cigar compared to like some of the other ones that I smoke. Like the Seductions are like, you know, $12 a cigar, somewhere around there, like $120 a box, depending on where you buy them, upwards of 180 for a box of 20. So I think that's somewhere around $10 to $12 a cigar. So it's nice sometimes to kind of not burn through kind of your nicer selection there. I didn't see. I put a post on REI Safe earlier. Gotta help kiddo with some homework. Would love to pick your brain late or tomorrow if you're down. Yeah, man. Just let me know. I'll look on the Mastermind page and see. I'll probably try and respond back with a video to whatever question you posted. I haven't been on the Mastermind page yet today. No problem, man. Any other questions I can answer? I haven't really felt like making it. If you want to make one, you can. Yeah, YouTube living.
Watching the Westminster Dog Show.
Yeah, I don't know. There's been some weird noises. People have been doing some weird stuff.
I'm just like, help me.
Yeah.
That's what I swear I just heard.
Hey, what's up, Frank? Would you recommend getting a VA / cold caller instead of direct mail? Absolutely not. I think that it depends on what you're doing. Okay, it depends on what you're doing in your business right now, what your lifestyle's like. One of my buddies, Armani, they just posted on IG, man. They using REI Sift and doing a direct mail campaign out of REI Sift. They just locked up 3 contracts from one homeowner, which is going to amount to a really nice spread across 3 properties. And then I think they already have 2 or 3 from that campaign already. So, I mean, direct mail, I told them, like, hey, you got to start direct mail. I'm having massive success in direct mail right now. You just got to do it smart, right? You can lose your money quick in direct mail if you're not smart and you're not consistent. A lot of people, they'll start doing it, but they'll do it in the wrong way. So they'll get burnt out really fast in direct mail because they see a lot of money leaving. The success in direct mail is when you understand your numbers in it, to where whenever you're sending mail, it's not like, like you're just like holding onto your wallet, like, I'm sending, like them giving these people $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 for this direct mail campaign. It's eating me away. Instead of thinking about it like that, you're like, take my money, because I know if I give you $2,000, I'm going to be making 30 or whatever the case is, right? So if you know your numbers like that, hey, what's up? Appreciate that, Sharu. If you know your numbers like that, right, then direct mail is nice, right? If you don't have the money to get to the point where you can figure out those numbers, right, and you don't have a system in place, then direct mail is great. And you want to make sure that when you're doing your direct mail, or your cold calling, I mean, direct mail is great if you're trying to get to that point where you do a direct mail deal first, do some of that cheaper marketing, and get some money built up, and then take the money from your business to invest in your business rather than taking the money from your pocket to build a business. Do the cheaper stuff first, build the pipeline, close some deals, reinvest that money back into those more expensive marketing campaigns. It's things I teach, to all the REI Sift users and, across the board. Do you use CallRail for direct mail? Yeah, the CallRail is all of our filter. All of our numbers come from CallRail. Unless we're cold calling, they're all on Call Tools. It depends on what data you're targeting. Last month I think it was, we had a direct mail campaign we sent. It cost us $172 and we made 15 grand from it. So it depends on what you're hitting. It depends on how well you know your numbers. If you're just getting started, the better question is not how much money you need for the direct mail campaign, but how much money you have for marketing in general. That's the better question, right? Because it doesn't matter how much you spend in a direct mail campaign. What's more important is who you're sending it to. Making sure that you're not wasting money in that, making sure you're not mailing bad addresses, making sure you're not mailing vacant mailing addresses, post boxes, things like that. And then being consistent with it. You need to at least have enough money to mail for 90 days, period. You need to go into direct mail thinking, okay, here's 90 days worth of money, at least, maybe even 6 months. And I'm going to put it in this pot, and I'm going to expect to get $0 back. Okay? I didn't see. I'm out in Phoenix. I'm not even going to try to get into a pissing match with the money here. Marketing the vacants have had a breakthrough with pre-foreclosure. Man, so here's the thing. Number one, we're gonna shift your mindset, Joshua. You gotta have the abundance mindset. There's deals there. If there's other people making deals happen in that market, gravitate to them rather than gravitate away from them. Okay, because if you know people are targeting vacants, you shouldn't not target vacants. You should target vacants because that means you have guaranteed people to network with to get deals closed. Okay, so make sure you're doing that. Pre-foreclosures are great, but depending on where you're at in your business, you need to make sure you have, you want to be marketing to path the least resistance. You want to market to those people you know you can close deals quick, because pre-foreclosures, probates, a lot of those types of deals, I would say 90% of them, maybe even 95% of them, they take 90 days to six months, upwards to 9 to 12 months to close. So if you need money now, and for example, the people that leave their W-2 and then start just focusing on pre-foreclosures only, they're not going to last very long in most of the time, because they don't have money coming in quick enough to be able to sustain their lifestyle and also still close deals. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure that you have an even marketing campaign that's focusing on the deals that can close quickly and the deals that are going to build a pipeline. Hopefully that answers your question. Fail. Yeah, that wood is just not at all seasoned enough.
No. It's so damn.
What other questions we got? Got it in one hit?
Yep.
Let's see what's going on IG. I keep getting sent. That's awesome, dude. Responding to messages on IG real quick. I feel fake is what I have been going through. The whole fake it till you make it doesn't work for me, so it makes it hard for me to act like a cash buyer to sellers. Alright, y'all, I'm going to respond back to this message real quick. I think it's important for you guys to hear too. Basically, this gentleman is asking, how do you deal with the fake it till you make it if you don't feel like it's like conscience, like it's not right or some shit? So I'm going to respond back to him here on IG. You guys can listen to that response here. So there's a lot of different ways you can deal with this. Number one, you are the cash buyer. You're the person buying the property. You might not have the cash, but if you buy your own house and you go in, you don't have the cash either, but you're still a buyer. You got to look at everybody that you're networking with as, the people that do have cash. You're a problem solver. If you don't believe in the value that you're bringing, then you haven't educated yourself enough on how to provide value, or you haven't seen enough people go through some bad shit in order for you to realize that you have the capability to solve their problem and not feel guilty about it. In the end, a lot of it deals with just nutting up and shut up, like just fucking do it. But at the same time, you obviously don't want to feel as though you're doing things that aren't proper, and that's where transparency comes in. As long as you're transparent, you're not going to be this way. Like, you don't have to tell them like you're the cash buyer. Like, you don't have to start off doing that. All you have to do is say, listen, this is who I am. I'm a local real estate investor. I have a lot of partners that I partner with to get these deals done, and be transparent in the process that you're doing. You work with a lot of investors. You are an investor yourself, but you're just getting started. You have a mentor that you're working with. Present it in a way which is being honest and transparent, but at the same time keeping yourself, feeling like you're doing the right thing. But in the end, a lot of it deals with like agents and every other profession out there that is in the sales business has a line that they kind of bounce on in order to be able to solve the problem. Even in standard marketing, right? Like, it's almost like when you buy food, they don't put every little ingredient on the front of the cover, right? They say that this is good, and then they put everything in fine print on the back. In the end, you don't care as long as you get substance. The sellers feel the same way. That's my response to that. In that process, my cigar went out. Oh, no, it didn't. We're good. See if anyone said anything while I was saying that. How much is your membership every month? Sharu, for REI Sift, it starts at $49 a month for up to 50,000 records added into your account. We do a weekly mastermind. REI Sift, we got users that started literally wholesaling within the last 6 months to 9 months. Some of them within the last 90 days, and they've already locked up and had 100K months. It's crazy. I mean, not everyone's going to have that. Was that you, Manny, that just said that? Are you the one that messaged me on IG? Not everybody's going to have the same, what did you just say? I lost my train of thought. Oh, the membership, yeah. Weekly masterminds. We got users that are like killing it. It's more so just about like being smarter with your marketing, though. That's what it means. Will wholesaling be legal in the next 5 to 10 years? I don't know, man. I'm not a future teller. What I would tell you is that wholesaling is probably going to be more legal in the future than anything. Just like, I think that you're probably going to get to the point in our society where you'll be able to rent a home before you buy it. I think you'll be able to have a testing stage, because if you think about it, it's like you can test drive a car before you buy a car, but you can't like see if you like the home and live in it before you buy a home. The biggest purchase you've ever made in your life. So I do think that it's something that will be here for a long time. I don't think it's going to be outlawed, and I think no matter what you get, people adapt and industries adapt to the market. But I think wholesaling is going to be here for a long time, personally. It's been here for ages. I don't think it's going to go away. Do you do Facebook ads as well as any others? Yeah, Frank, I do Facebook ads. We post on Craigslist. We post on every one of our social platforms continuously. We post our case studies, our successes, our testimonials. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely not something I recommend people maybe start out with without the right money, but what's up, Omar? What is the best way to spend a small budget to get a deal? I did a video on my YouTube channel here called How to Start a 6-Figure Real Estate Wholesaling Company or something like that with $350 initial investment and then $150 a month. That is exactly the answer to your question. And I always like to say this because it's an hour and 14 minutes. If you don't watch all hour and 14 minutes, then you really don't want to do this business, because you'll sit and watch Game of Thrones for an hour straight, but you won't take the time to watch a video that's going to make you thousands, $100,000, for the same amount of time. So it's like, feels like it's raining. It's so misty out right now. Any other questions? That shit's hard to start, ain't it?
It's so damp right now.
It's no different than it was when I had it. Cause it was like raining. We got the wood wet, and it's not seasoned wood, so like it took me like forever to start it last time. I'm in 6 counties, spanning from Pensacola, Florida. What's up, Daryl? Yeah, I'm in 6 counties, spanning from Pensacola, Florida, down to Panama City, Florida. But really, anywhere in Florida, I have buyers. Anywhere in Alabama, I got buyers, and then anywhere in Georgia, I got buyers. So, records is data to market to. My platform, REI Sift, is a place to put data in. Casey, DFW, man, Armani literally just locked up like $45,000 in assignments off of one direct mail campaign. Go ahead, you can take it. One direct mail campaign in DFW. DFW competitiveness is not a bad thing. It is a good thing. Abundance mindset, that's your number one tactic in a market that's got a lot of people in it. That's not the only deals that were closed from that. I don't know those direct numbers. I'm just saying that based off of, intuition. All I know is that he makes a very good ROI off of using REI Sift to send out direct mail. And it's just about doing it. Look at the post on my IG, look up that Armani guy's page, or Landlord Mike, and you'll see it. It's just about doing it. Like, that's the problem, is most people don't actually do it. Like, they like try to do it and they don't actually do it. But yeah, to answer, I forget your name, I'm sorry, and it's kind of a pain to click the button because it like glitches out, but RES is a platform. Basically, you can put your data in, and then we basically optimize and automate marketing campaigns to get real estate professionals their ideal customer. Yeah, they're killing it, bro. They don't do nothing crazy. That's the thing. Like, I've known Armani for, I think, going on 2 years now. We met at a mastermind, and we've both grown together, and he's just built this awesome team. It's awesome to see them grow and how successful they're doing, and what success means to them. They're not near where they're going to be. They're going to just blow up this year, but they don't do anything special in their campaigns. Like, that's what I think is funny, is like people look at those kind of operations doing 6 figures a month in wholesales, and like, they think that there's some magic behind it. And it boils down to the very first thing is marketing, period, marketing. Which I think it's funny when people end up like quitting REI Sift, and I'm like, all right, have fun, because you clearly don't care about your marketing very much. You don't care about your marketing dollars. Like it is the lifeblood of your business. So number 1 is marketing, and number 2 is leadership. Those are 2 most important things: marketing and leadership. That's it. I don't care how bad your sales skills are. I don't care about any of that stuff. Marketing and leadership. That's why they've been so successful, because Armani is a really good leader, and Landlord Mike is a very good leader. They complement each other very, very well. and you know, the numbers show it. I do have the most underrated channel. I need to be more consistent in my channel, that's why. Actually, this is not a Gurkha. I wanted to smoke a cheaper cigar tonight, so this is like a $2.50. I believe it's called something Fighter. I can't remember the name. Do you have a big team or a small couple of people? The biggest my team's ever got, I think, is 12 people. I didn't like it. I bring it down. Yeah, it's a good video. Yeah, he is. Casey said you're having hell with that fire over there.
Who did?
Casey. He said man up.
Casey?
Huh?
Do I know Casey?
You don't know Casey.
Freaking, what out here?
Yeah.
Pretty much raining.
It is. It's so misty. It's basically raining.
Where's the hatchet at? Oh, there it is. That earlier.
That's what I ended up doing. I just got really thin pieces, but it still didn't work very well. Yeah. It's not really rain. I just had two quarts of wood delivered from one of my buddies' tree cutter, and it wasn't fully seasoned yet. But I don't feel like buying more wood because I've been just buying wood, but it's like $5 to $8 for like 6 pieces. Because sadly I live in a state that doesn't have no fucking trees right now, or an area in my state that don't got no trees. Yeah. So we're just dealing with what we got.
Literally, even the middle of this is like damp.
Yeah.
It's gonna actually light tonight or not.
It's light. I would leave it kind of how it is. Just let it continue breathing, unless you put more of those little bricks in there. There's no bricks in there right now, right?
There's one brick in there.
Okay. Air is what got it lit for me.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not gonna smother it anymore.
What are the questions we got? No problem, man. It's not necessary. In my live video I did the other day, I showed them the postcard we're using right now, and we got a deal today from it. I think last week, I'm basically hitting about 1,300 postcards a week right now, something like that, and generates about 20 to 30 responses a week. With direct mail is actually really damn good. It's like a really good response rate. So yeah, you don't need photos. I switched off of photos because I got tired of people being like, why are you outside my house? You know, for driving for dollars list, yeah, it's okay. But I got something in the works for that specifically that we're growing. How much time do you dedicate to the business? A lot, Carlos. For my own undoing. Right now, my biggest focus is REI Sift. I don't spend too much time on the real estate side. I mean, it's technically both in real estate side, but right now I kind of just manage the flips and make sure the lead managers are good, and then hiring. Yeah. Once you get enough coals in there, man, it's good.
Yeah. Just trying to light a wet noodle.
No one likes a wet noodle.
Your mom didn't complain last night.
Oh my goodness. Who's going to be at ground zero at the end of the month? Real Estate Diddy just went live.
You know, Mayweather, he don't knock you out, but he gonna beat you by points because he gonna do the necessary things. And he understand, you know, how to dodge people, how to dodge the blows, how to give blows. You see what I'm saying? You gotta know exactly what you're doing, man. You know, a lot of people, you never gonna scale up to the level that you think you're gonna scale up to if you never master your closing skills. And not even just you, if your team don't master the closing skills.
You guys don't got Diddy on IG. Gotta get on there.
You know what I mean? You gotta master your closing skills. That's the
He's true.
Of course, marketing a big part of it, right? You can have all the right marketing. You know what I'm saying? You can have all the right systems and processes. But if you do not know how to close, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your money. Period, man.
What's up, Real?
Nobody is born just a great closer, man. It's something you gotta work at. You feel me? It's something that you definitely gotta work at constantly, man. Repetition is everything in this business. You gotta enjoy the journey. I enjoy it.
Any other questions?
You know what I mean? I enjoy this every single day. You know, and I'm talking about not just the good times, man. When you know you're ready to go to the next level, you're gonna enjoy the bad times. Because only people who enjoy the journey, the bad times, the bruises, those are the people that you see at the next level. And by a lot of people not understanding that, that's why you're never gonna make it to that next level, man. I'm just like everybody else. I'm no different than nobody else. I'm just using my 24 hours different. You know what I mean? You gotta work hard, man. You gotta work at your craft. You know what I mean? Understand?
They're great.
Right now.
They're high converting. I'm gonna say it's about a 15 to 20 to 1 ratio on those. Everyone keeps asking about the competitive market thing. I'm gonna do a video on that. I gotta do a YouTube video on that. But the answer is, a couple people have asked it so far today, and I just respond back with abundance mindset. It's there's no such thing as a competitive market. There's really not. Some of my best buddies are in competitive markets, and they still pull out 100 plus K a month. You know what I mean?
Anybody that you see making more money than you, then you got to know that they got more problems. Because remember, the people who are the best problem solvers are the people who are going to get to the next level and generate the most income. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes, man. So when you say you want to be at where somebody at, you need to say, I want
I'll be on for another 5 minutes because I don't want to go above 45. Sub markets plus stacking. Job, man, I love sub markets plus stacking. That's some magic money right there. But in an abundance market, or in a not abundance market, in a market with a lot of a higher population, a more active market, you're going to have the same results doing the same thing. And like I just said, I mean, Armani and Landlord Mike, man, they just sent out that direct mail campaign for this month and just locked up 3 deals from one seller. You know, in DFW, right? Like, it's a competitive market. All they did was send out the mail and answer the phone and solve a problem. They focused the right people. What's up, Brett? How many different lists are you calling at once? I'm having trouble filling my day with calls. It's about putting your day. Who's on IG? I have Real Estate Digits on the right-hand side over here. It's about filling your day with the right calls, not filling your day with calls, right? You need to fill your day with the right calls and the right action. It sounds like you're just getting started. So you need to narrow that in, narrow the focus in, get a few good deals in, and then expand out. We cold call our 2-stack list heavily. We cold call absentee. We just do it in a different way. We have a whole system around making sure that we're hitting the right people in the right places. What's up, Logan? And then the right people in the right places, and then we're making sure that we're keeping a hold of as many marketing dollars as possible, staying as lean as possible to make sure that I have the lifestyle that I'm looking to have. I'm not saying we can't do better. I'm just saying that I try to focus my energy with the people that need help. Makes it easier. You also deal with a bunch of assholes too, though. Who's playing right now?
It's just the dog show.
Dog show?
Yeah, Westminster Dog Show. Should just stay late. It's just so damn hot. It's gonna give up on it.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna try and do them more often. Maybe every day. Who knows? If I do them every day, that means I'm smoking a cigar every day, which my wife don't really like very much, but trying to get more active, better content. Every now and again, though, get that smoke in the eye. Any other questions? Shit, I accidentally closed it. My bad. Yeah, I'm a sponsor of Ground Zero, so I will be there. I will be there. We will have a booth. I'll be on stage. Got one more question in before I end the live. Nothing? Alright. Appreciate you guys hopping on with me for the last 45 minutes or so. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Make sure you guys plan tonight for tomorrow. Your your success in your day starts the night before. So always remember that. And as always, always work towards, becoming prosperous, and whatever prosperous means to you. Make sure you focus on all the pillars, and look forward to the upcoming podcast I'm starting called Allies to Prosperity. Really excited to have some just amazing individuals speaking and being interviewed on that podcast. So watch out for that. It's coming here in the next few weeks. And that's about it, guys. Have a good night. Talk to you guys later. Bye.